Vera, and this is my rogue report. I'm so adorable despite what people with mental issues or personal challenges want this to be. I just look around and I see that many are laughed at, especially in the church, or people that have faith or that have vision, that have been successful in whatever they do. There's always the little bullies in school, in industries, in life, in churches. They want everyone to all laugh at you. They want you to be embarrassed. Truth or not, you know, I'm looking at the preachers in the churches that truly, sincerely, whether they took the oath to play with the Catholic Church or not, whether they took an oath to play with a certain religion or to be a part of a certain group or whatever it may be, sometimes people feel like it's your turn to be hazed, to be embarrassed, to be put on Front Street. I just want to do my part and just like today, refuel yourself. Be inspired. It's not over. It has been rumored that several people have done some heinous things to themselves, their congregations, to the Spirit of God, the actions of God, the body of God, the redemption of Jesus, right? They've been rumored to have had relationships with men on men, relationships with certain groups, associations with certain um, dynamics, politics, things that are not considered godly in a sense, but it mixes, it matters. Um, and it was put there to distract you from your divinity. Okay? It really was. The devil is a trip, all right? But we're a journey. We have stuff to do, so we got to stay inspired. I can come up with many stories of pastors, preachers, excuse me, people that have lost their lives playing with the devil, or just getting tangled up in his jump rope. Men and women just going through life. Again, they may make decisions that are questionable. Some may be downright, oh my God, worthy. Okay. But that's the devil's job. Okay. But God wants you to be what? Inspired. He wants you to keep the faith. He wants you to smile again, get that spunk back. The same one you had when you were 19 and you were just coming out. You were so excited about church and being ordained and being in front. And, he wants us to get our youth back spiritually. So I encourage you. I'm looking at a particular pastor, very, very well known, big time almost. We all are. God has given all of us a celebrity light because I was just thinking of how we literally have the power. All of us do, but people that believe, we literally have the power to remove the demons from people. We actually have the know how. Literally remove evil, angry, bad spirits from people and allow them to start over. Where this is before the law steps in most of the time. People literally are out here sitting up like bricks in places, bad, prideful attitudes, whether it's religion, faith, um, what do you call it? Familial background. People are sitting, good morning, Bella, how are you? People are literally sitting up being very mean, disrespectful, feeling like they're better than someone else. What do you call that? Racism? I don't know. Um, Pride, greed, joy, I don't know. But those spirits should be not excommunicated, but removed. We called it a Tarian deliverance service. Some call it an exorcism. You don't hear much about that. And this can happen anywhere where spirits attach themselves to kids, women, boys, girls. It's an equal opportunity opportunist. Cause a lot of problems in people's lives. Fathers leaving the home, pastors leaving the pulpit, getting into bad situations chronically. People hurting each other in families. Satan is an equal opportunity monster, and he can delve in anywhere where people are not covered. They're not protected, maybe not even knowledgeable that they're operating under sinful circumstances. They are presented, people accept, and they go on their mission to be destructive. Now, destruction doesn't necessarily mean they tore down a building. We have to see ourselves as temples in a sense. When you can go behind a person's back or even just in their face or side of them, watching their lives and decide, I want to tell everybody how this person paints their house. I think it's everybody's business, spiritually speaking. And maybe it's not a bad thing that they painted their house, their walls orange, and some are pink, and some have a great green teal color, and stuff. But they're telling people that you have a Ronald McDonald house. That's their perception. And then people start to think, ha ha ha, that's funny. Oh, ho, ho. And then you may even go to church as a preacher or pastor and say, I had a revelation to paint my house. I have these colors that are beautiful. I enjoy them. They inspire me. Excuse me. And then there's someone saying, man, that looks cheap though. We saw pictures. We even heard about this and we thought about it before you spoke it. And we think you live in a clown house. Now, you can't control the perception of people. That's your house. Is not a big deal. But this is a place where you dwell at. You don't even have to consider these people. You are happy with what you did. But now people are saying, yeah, he's a clown. You see those colors? So now new people and people that have always known you are getting some type of opinion simply about the way you painted your house. And the foods you cook, like, yeah, that's a clown. Look at his food too. Yeah, he needs Ronald McDonald. Nothing wrong with clowns and Ronald McDonald, things of that nature. We're making references. Let's not be kids. Oh, I'm going to sue this person. They're using our mantra, our thing. Good morning. So re-inspire yourself. Okay. There are women, there are men, there are agencies, there are legitimate, talented women out here that dance. They probably could sing if they were surrounded by angels because the angels would back them up and do heavenly things. But when you put yourself or allow yourself or people throw you into situations that are surrounded by death and destruction, thinking it's funny, when now God has put them on that you're going to hell list. Your life is going to fall to the ground and burn slowly while you're trying to orchestrate someone else's fall. They get on that list and they never ever, because they're not focusing on God, they're focusing on other people's business, as I stated with the pastor. They tend to not be paying attention to their own stuff, and it can get sick. Your body, your home, your own reputation. It's hard to dig holes for others and not create one for yourself. And this is why we have to be inspired. When we're finding people out here or businesses, other temples, other entities, when they are representing evil, trying to destroy another person, God is allowing them to chip at their own. So you have to refuel because, see, you have the power, as they say, power. Hallelujah. You have the power to rebuild. And yeah, that little sucker may come and keep trying to pull bricks, but you still have a mansion that no one can take, steal. They can come on your platform and act a fool. They can block everything. They can block everybody. God is still yet energetically and spiritually putting beautiful stones around your house because you didn't come here to be rewarded by secular folks. You didn't come here to build up their agendas. You came here to show forth the goodness of God. So I'm encouraging the pastors and the mothers and the children and the offspring and the fathers out here that are real. You may have even lost your loved ones due to these clowns with the biggest noses that they hide as if it's a beautiful gimmick. It's okay because you've already been assigned to your mansion. You've already been assigned to your destiny. You've already been attached to the universe as a blessing. Do not allow the actual nose wearers, the little clowns, the big clowns, don't allow them to deter you by, oh, well, you think you're so much, we'll just take everything. It's not theirs to give or take, sweetie. It's not theirs to give or take. And see, this is how they tear themselves down. I don't care if it's a business. I don't care if it's a person that started a business. I don't care if it's a person out here trying to be an entrepreneur. God owns all of this. Everything they're using came from the universe. And they think because they have access, they're blessed or something, privileged. But God is saying, it'll fall to the ground. Don't worry. You're not looking for it. You didn't ask for it. You didn't usher them into destruction. They did because they weren't focusing on the creator. Some of these people don't even believe. They're just going through life. Oh, look, I got access to this. Oh, look what I have. Oh, look who I know. Oh, look who I'm connected to. God says you're all related. I created you all on the same planet. This extra stuff you're doing, again, are you working towards heaven or hell? Period. Everybody's working towards heaven or hell. Every step, decision, word, action they take, they're either closer to God or closer to the devil. Now, God owns the devil. So I want to say God be scratching his head like, did I not say in the beginning I created? The devil didn't create anything. That is the greatest lie. Oh, I'll give people power. He's stealing from the anointed ones. Think about it. All the people that lost their lives for people to be up here on the internet that belongs to God going, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Hey, put the light on me. So I appear to be. Hey, put the light on me. Hey, put the light on me. Hey, city illusion. Hey, city. There's a light on everyone. It's just that these monsters are stealing all the light, and this is why we're going to continue to let our light shine. Do not worry about these people trying to steal your kids to imaginarily become famous. They'll never be famous, not in God's eyes. Your names are in lights in heaven, in the book of life, shining bright. Don't worry about these people out here with mental problems that unsold and something that don't belong to them, to the devil. It's okay trying to sell your kids. Your kids belong in heaven. Trying to sell your stuff in another country, it's still yet going to be given to you. You see all these posts on Facebook that are reminding people how people stole stuff. These are going to be the kids on the other side of history back in times to come, where people will say, oh no, that lady wrote that book, not that clown in another language. That lady created that. God gave her that idea for those hair products. And if it's working well, it's because God gave it to her. I'm going to tell you right now, I was sitting here thinking about something that I need to do for my art, what I do. And it's not drawing, as you can tell, I'm an orator. And it disturbs people because God gave it to me to present it the way I do. And people visually see it, and it disturbs them because they're mentally challenged. They're not focusing on God, they're focusing on me. So their distortion of perceiving reality is screwed up. So when I speak, they feel like they can steal what I'm saying, but they're saying what I'm saying is not of God. Baby, is anything of God the way we operate? So how are you saying that I'm not of God if you are a Satanist? And I care less what you call yourself. You call yourself sunshine deleted. I don't care. Point is, we're motivated and we're going to continue to produce as God give it to us. I promise you, I was thinking of an art form and how I could produce it. And I promise you, I went to sleep. I was minding my business. I don't sit up and go, oh, bring me ideas. Oh, I just in my head thought I need to do something that I want to do. And I promise you, in this dream, I think it was a dream, Jesus, I saw someone set up a certain way. And they had everything set up in this place. I'm trying to think, was this reality or not? And something said, ask her what were the names of these things that she was using. Now, these things may not even be invented, child. Oh, have mercy. And I began to, she said, yeah, sure, check it out. And I was looking at all these things that she had. It was about 2 or 3 things. And I thought, oh, okay. Very casually in my head. And I call myself writing them down or take snapshots or um, mental snapshots, just in your mind. Oh, okay, I remember. Okay, I looked that up. Look what up. It's not God giving you something divine. It's not a big thing, but it happens. I see all kinds of stuff. And again, in this lifetime, because people are being so stupid with me having money, that'll be next lifetime. When they're dead, I'll be back doing what I do, inventing. Isn't God amazing? So be inspired. Let these little kids run around, stealing, killing, and destroying over here, telling you to shh, 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 shh. Let them do that. Okay? Because in the next season, they're not going to be here, and you're going to be right where you should be. Loud and bold and in front and in lights. Doing exactly what God gave you. Not having anybody there to be telling you to shut up. Worry about this one listening. Worry about that one listening. Oh, don't do it that way. Do it like this. Oh, go. Yeah. You are renewing yourself. You are absolutely being catapulted over to where you need to be. And God said it. And we believe it as believers. We are inspired. We're refueling. We're charged up. And we're ready for the next season. We are. And we're excited. We are ready. Do you hear me? We are screw these cars outside. I went driving yesterday and a lady got in with her mean, nasty attitude, fat and uncomfortable. And I was like, good morning now. What I've learned is people are crazy. And you have to decide if you're delivering people, if you want people in your car. First of all, people throw men in the car and it's a lady's name. Now, it seems like it should not be anything wrong with that, where you're playing a chauffeur or delivery person or you're driving people around, whatever you do. Thing is, sometimes people get in the car and they're not supposed to be in your car. Okay. Or sometimes people have really bad, nasty mental problems where they just got an issue with everything you do. And you got to sit here and play with them, sometimes for an hour. Are you interested? No. Somebody sitting back there mean mugging. They're sitting up here thinking crazy. They can't keep their mind right. They don't want to talk to you. They keep doing things they know is going to irritate you. Don't listen. You can't drive everybody. They act like Miss Daisy. Oh, turn this way. Dude, don't do it. You need your own ride, lady, sir, ma'am, sir. Jesus Christ, you cranky. You have problems. You don't like life? Why are you always worrying about what I'm doing? I'm up here driving you and you back there. Okay, so I told the lady yesterday I wanted to turn through the I'm tired. I want to turn through the parking lot and avoid the traffic because there was a bus trying to turn. We all waiting on the bus. Then there was a big UPS bus sitting there. We waiting on the UPS bus. We don't know if the bus is delivering, if this is a hub for them, and they're running in and out of the hub. You know how some places have little lockers where they go in and out to do things during the day. And you don't know, but there's a bunch of traffic. You can't see nothing but headlights with the other cars. It's dark and you ready to go home. So you're like, oh, is it okay if I go to the park? Like, no, don't go this way. Because she understood when she first got in that she was mad at you. Because you said you normally drive Lexuses. And she went and ran to a Lexus because it was basically a white truck. And she didn't look at the plate. And the truck was sitting there with hazards. And I was going to whip around, but it had two CTA stops. So I wasn't sure which side she was on. So I was looking for her. She ran to the Lexus truck, which normally I drive. And but this is a 2026, all right? All right. So she came to me and said, "Oh, I thought that was you." Oh, I said, "Yeah." Oh, that's normally what I would drive. Yeah, how was your day? That I guess that bothered her, like, right? So, like, I need to hear all that. Well, I need to hear you ran to the wrong car. So, what? And this car used to drive, and I will drive again when all these little babies are what? Da 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 da, gone. Now, um, so now this whole ride, now I'm expressing to her that I don't really want to be in this traffic. Oh, no, stay over here. Okay. So as we turn, conveniently, this UPS truck takes off like they're going to hit me. Like, well, why did you turn behind all the other cars? Well, you saw all us waiting all this time for the bus to move and then for the light to change 2, 3 times and all this, that, and the other. And that UPS truck literally drove all the way on top of me. And she was like, oh, let me get my belt off. Oh, I got to move. This ain't going to get us hit. Did I not tell your stupid face that we should go to the parking lot? Ask me, do I care? I'm fully covered in all which directions. Okay? There you have it. If someone tells you they're not comfortable with something, why would you say, no, let's just be good now, we're here. Now you want to go and probably say, I probably got a $6 tip from her. Now you want to say that I scared you. Okay, so touche, we got each other. Told you I want to go through there. So you stay inspired. You stay inspired. That inspired me to just say, I told you, stupid. Because I didn't have to turn in front of the truck, but the light switched. I ain't gonna say real fast. It didn't. I know the time of Chicago's dysfunction here. The lights are too long, and when they do change, they change swiftly. And people without a brain want to go out and look at you like you in the way. Everybody knows this city is set up to stress you out. And literally, whenever you show up to people that control the signals in areas, even in Maywood, those lights are extremely long, which is why the traffic jams up. People trying to get on the interstate or the expressway both ways, and people so smart. And then they got all those signs that says "Do not turn on red." They're silly. They're congesting traffic in Maywood because they don't like Maywood. Who's they? City infrastructure people, people that control the traffic, people that control, the lights, the street signs, the whatever. Yeah, you coming right out of Chicago and you get run right into all those games. Now, Forest Park, I don't know how big it is, I don't care. But I know for some reason Maywood gets a lot of issues. Maywood, maybe Bellwood, downtown Chicago, all that traffic, all those lights, all those signs when you can't relieve the traffic all day, every day. Then you got the clowns that are hired to get on the expressway or on the different ways, and there's always a crash. There's always somebody stalled. There's always someone just sitting and poking along various places strategically that causes little problems, that cause big delays. And it's been happening since what, the 70s? And no one's smart enough to realize the city is just set up to cause you stress and anxiety. And I'm assuming it's because they be putting hits out on people. And when you put a hit out, the traffic is slow enough for people to get caught. And then they have those massive accidents. And then they got, oh, traffic's backed up today on WGN. And we just have a head thing of the, and no one knows the story of someone that suffered. And they finally got because all of the lights said red. Yeah, play too much. So anyway, that's just my story. Stick to it. I just thought about that. Why is it so slow? I was thinking if someone really wanted to get me with all these stupid stop signs, with all these stupid backups and all these crashes and all these people poking along strategically that watch the traffic patterns and put in GPS your car, like now somebody's playing with my car. As soon as the little evil stepped in, the first one, the car bottom dropped in the rear. And all day things are clicking. This is a 2026. What mentally retarded person still playing with other people's cars? That's some old school stupid stuff. Trying to delay you and slow you down. It's a fast, nice car, and every car I get is supposed to poke. Why can't it just have its own full speed? Because some people are retarded. They slow, they want you to be slow, right? They're not looking to God for their own speed. They're watching how fast you're going. They're retarded. God created us to be great computerized machines that move effectively throughout life because our minds work right. Our minds are clear. And you got the dunce hats that sit and watch you all day and listen to everything you're doing and saying. And they're not moving fast because they're not updating with God. And they're mad at you when it's not their job, business, or ordained nothing to be watching and thinking about what you're doing all day. Try to sniff up behind you and smell you, see which way you're going and which direction you're talking about. Oh, don't say that. Don't go that way. Oh, don't do that. What? Can you go figure out what you're supposed to be doing today? Can you ask God, or at least find out that what I'm doing ain't your business? Can we focus? It ain't your business how fast, how far, or what the frick I'm doing today. It really ain't. You need to be worried about how you gonna get to heaven. Because you ain't going at this present moment. Worrying about how fast I'm going in this car, which direction I'm going in, who I'm getting ready to talk to. That's none of your business. They literally have people out here watching you. Why? Because they have mental problems. They're challenged, honeys. And this is why they slow down and trying to steal from you. Because they're not focusing on the creator. They're focusing on what the frick you talking about. Is that really their business? Of course not. Of course not, child. No. No. So I'm grateful. We want the pastors to be inspired. We want the missionaries to be inspired. We want the people that believe in God, that believe in the truth, to be inspired. If you are a person that knows that God fuels you every day, that God gives you the energy, strength, and wisdom that you need. Again, sometimes you just need to walk away and do something different, okay? And we're working on that. We're praying to God that He put us in positions where we're happy, we're fulfilled, and we can hear His downloads. We can hear Him tell us what we need to do versus us doing what we want because we think we need to survive. And this is why a lot of us are frustrated. We're trying to survive. We're not trusting God, and we're getting into stuff trying to make it, and it's not where we should be because it's frustrating, right? So we're gonna do what God wants us to do, and we're gonna be inspired to do it. And again, we want to encourage these pastors out here that don't have that fire they used to have when they were 19 and 20. They don't have that fire they had whenever they were just starting out. Be inspired. Okay. I know sometimes when people do or say things, it blows you. Even as a mother, you've been out here working hard for your kids. You've been out here doing everything right for your kids. And no, you're not perfect, but you're there. And you got these dunce hat wearers out here doing things where your kids will look at you and look at them because they're demons and they're stealing, and they look better than you physically. They might wear better clothes because they're stealing. Some of these people out on the post doing weed, they're out here on the corner, they're doing various things to keep themselves up. That's their business. But now they got your kids looking at their kids, and their kids looking at your kids, and your kids, their kids got name brands, and your kids got a good home. Their kids got name brands. Your kids are blessed and highly favored. Them kids are cursed. And they're telling their kids to look at their kids. And their kids going to hell with them. And your kids are going to heaven with you. But your kids get tangled up looking at them clowns that's stealing, killing, and destroying to get what they got. And then they start looking at you going, oh, yeah, I need to go with that clown group. You know, they look like they circus popping. And that's what kids do. They look for the shiny stuff. But you have to remind your children, if they have a brain, that the broad way is not the right way. Okay? Having all those spotlights and glitters and all that name brand stuff and all this, that, and the other, that's not where it's at. Because, like, right now, even without a quote unquote, what people call in their insanity, a home, I can still get to heaven. That's where I'm headed. I'm not worried about this trash down here. This is all garbageable. Everything. Everything is garbageable. When we die, they're going to throw us in the garbage somewhere. They don't care. All right. So why are you so busy worrying about what people talking about? What they drive, where they live, who they with, what they wear. Oh, look at my name brand. You going to hell. Nothing wrong with name brand. What I'm saying is, you don't make another person feel bad because you went out and stole something, and now you saying it's yours. See, and you looking glitz and glam, talking about celebrate me. Oh, give me everything. Oh, I'm a celebrity. Okay, so remember, as we had this other lesson, celebrities are people that God ordained to do godly things, people that save people's lives, role models, people that are telling the youth to be inspired, to be creative, to be focused on the things of God, pure things, things of good report. Those were role models. Those are people you should celebrate. People that, again, save lives, people not killing people, not trying to make people lose their lives. Who does that? And we see this all day. You get people into contracts, you get people into situations where they got a prostitute, pimp, sell themselves out, and you want people to celebrate you and give you money and say you're great. Are you insane? When you could have just directed these people to the right place, gave them the right resources, prayed with them, been a mother and a missionary to them, encouraged them and inspired them, then you should get celebrations. You should have people following you. When the demons get on them like I do, and you say, Satan, in the name of Jesus, I'll bind you off of my children. I rebuke the people you use and that operate inside of them and inspire them to cause my kids to leave and go in the wrong direction. I rebuke you and cast you into the pit of hell. You are no longer in control. See, now that's a celebrity. That's somebody you should be celebrated. That's somebody that's getting the devils off of your children. Those are the people that are saving lives. Those are the people that are not only doctors spiritually doing surgery to remove the demonic minded people out of your kids' lives, but they're saving people's lives. These people are demonic and they'll kill you, your kids, the whole city. All right? They need to be removed. Period. Now that's who you celebrate. No, we celebrate people that's killing people and multiple groves and getting money. Oh, that's a celebrity. Oh, they killed 25 people in the past 30 days. And they got to drive a big car for them insurance policies. And they have a church and they have friends and they got family and they got doctors and lawyers that play this game with people's bodies and lives and kids. And oh, let's celebrate them. Let's put them on a platform. Let's give them celebrity status. Are you serious? What did they save other than your money in their pocket? Oh, come to my birthday party so you can give me all your stuff. No, I don't have no gifts for you though. Oh, you need money? Oh, well, you gave me all yours, right? You took out your 401k for me. Ooh. No, I don't have 401k. I just steal from you. See, I get money from you so I can look good. Vampire. And you're a sucker. See? Oh, no, I take all your money and I give it to the other people that I like. I don't give it to you. So I can have a house so I can say I'm better than somebody. Ain't worked a day in their life almost. See? Thief. But everybody celebrates this person. Oh, she cute, he pretty. And we gonna celebrate this person. We gonna yeah, but the person is saving lives. The person is telling people, don't go to hell acting like that. Shh, shh, cry. We don't want you on platform. Shut up. See, see, they don't want you talking, trying to save everybody from hell and destruction. No, we want to sell kids on a corner. We want to give them to the secret society that's mentally ill, that kills people and cause sorrow and pain. And we want that little money that God is. And you know, God knows where all that cotton at. You going wherever it's at too. You're going to hell. You're going to sit here and kill somebody over cotton and linen. You could have prayed and said, Father, I need a car. I'm going to be patient because I don't want to just jump into nothing and I can't take care of it. I want a relationship, but I don't want to jump into no trash like most people just say I got a man or woman. I want you to ordain this. And if anybody comes towards me or my children and all of my possessions, you take them out. Because see, these people are out of control, Father. Yes, take your children on to glory or hell, wherever they need to go. Because we're not going to live in fear. We're not going to continue to be bombarded with these people mental problems. Get them their jackets, their flowers, whatever they need, because they're not going to continue to be in our business. They're not going to continue to keep telling us how to talk, when to talk, where to talk, who to talk to. They're not going to keep telling people they can't talk to you and you talking about God. They're not going to continue to tell you where you can live and can't live. They're not going to continue to be all up in you and your children's business. So God, get your kids. Because we're about to do what you ordained us to do. And we don't need nobody telling us how to do that. Amen. Amen. So you be inspired, pastors. You be inspired, mothers. You be inspired, mothers of the church too. All right. Missionaries, people out here spreading the good news like we're supposed to out loud. We're going to continue to be blessed and highly favored. And we're going to continue to raise the children to be blessed and highly favored. We're going to continue to spread the word because people are trying to raise children to be demonic, in a coma, or whatever else. But we're going to continue to teach them to be righteous, blessed, chosen, and highly favored. Amen. Until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you smiling and keep you anointed and keep you doing everything He inspired you to do, be, and say. Have a blessed one. Bye now.